is going on, everybody? It's your boy the SLAPTrain, and today is my official first video on Gran Turismo 5. There's so much that I want to talk about on this game, it's not even funny. Now, first thing, I just want to throw this out there for this whole video. These are my personal opinions, alright? So I know there's been a lot of haters in my drifting builds and stuff like that, where like my drifting on a budget, where they say, hey, you gotta put this and that, this and that. It's my builds, I can do whatever I want with the cars. Same with this video, it's my own opinion. I don't want any, I guess, arguments getting started about GT5, Forza, this and that. These are all on unbiased opinions. I came into GT5 with an open mind. I wasn't expecting GT5 to be really, I guess, as good as Forza, and that was my own mental opinion because of the fact I never played GT5. My last Gran Turismo that I played was on PS2, which was, I think, GT4, right? So I mean, it's been a while since I played, and right off the bat, just the whole game in general is very, very overwhelming when you start off with the game. You know what I mean? You got a lot of stuff getting into it, a lot of cars, a lot of events, different menus, different layouts, stuff like that too, right? So I mean, it took a while for me to actually get the hang of the game, and I had a lot of people saying, hey, don't really do a video on the game unless you get to like level 20, level 30, and you really understand the game kind of thing, right? So first thing I did when I got the game, I downloaded all my DLC, this and that. And I would like to thank each and every one of you guys that were in my streams, that have been helping me on like Twitter and everything like that. You guys have been amazing with all of my cars that I've gotten. I've gotten so many cars from you guys. I really do appreciate it. All of my friend requests. My actual PSN is SLAP_train. Alright, so same as my Twitter handle. But yeah, that's my PSN account, so if you guys want to add it, by all means. If you guys want to give me some cars, by all means as well too. So really, I mean, like I said, the GT community already has just astonished me by just the matter of all the, I guess, feedback that I've gotten, right? I mean, if I've had any questions, you guys have been there for me, answering anything that I've had, and I cannot stress how much I do appreciate that. So going forward, my first thoughts on the game, I do want to do these videos for the game, so I'm going to go, probably this will be episode 1 of my thoughts on GT5. And right off the bat, I don't want to stray too far from the main thing, but right off the bat, as I said, the visuals are unbelievable. Amazing visuals from the game, and it's a real refresher coming from Forza. Just to the fact, I mean, you have cities, you have buildings, you have different types of cars. There's over 1,000 cars in this game. Very, very refreshing content coming from Forza, where I've been on it for almost a year now. So really, I absolutely love the visuals on the game. The cockpit views, all the views in general are unbelievable. Really, really impressed with overall with like the visuals. Now, the only disadvantage that I see with the visuals is the smoke. When you get a lot of smoke going on, it really creates kind of like a pixelated effect behind the car, and I will show you this a little bit later. But I mean, other than that, the visuals are just unbelievable. Alright, so moving on from the visuals, the drifting, a big thing that I came to GT5 for, and it is 110% different than Gran Turismo. I mean, than Forza, sorry. Complete 180 on this game with drifting. I got into the game, I could not drift worth anything. I had a bunch of people send me some tuned cars. I still had a problem with that. This is one of the only cars that I could really drift out of the bunch that you guys sent me. And I've been drifting a lot, the 370Z, and I've been actually doing really well with that. I had a tune given to me by my buddy Legend, and he really helped me out with that tune. And I've really been able to pull off some really nice angles, but really, it is completely different than Forza, and I cannot stress that enough. The way that the mechanics are, you cannot really go into a corner like you would on Forza. I mean, there's a lot of differences that I will cover later, but as I said, this is just kind of like a starting off video from the differences between GT and Forza and my personal thoughts and opinions on the game. Now, very quickly, you guys can see his feet moving in these go-karts. And go-karts, again, completely different from Forza. Unbelievable. I love it. If you guys were in my stream, you know how much I was ecstatic to see this in the game. Now, there's so many things that I want to talk about, and I feel like I'm bouncing all over the place, but I don't really know how to stay on track with this game. But the drifting, 100% different than Forza, and honestly, for the better. I really do like it. I find that GT is a lot more of a simulation style game compared to Forza, and I don't want to say this to downgrade Forza at all, because both of them have their advantages and their disadvantages. but I find that with the wheel, the main thing, the wheel, Gran Turismo is a lot more as a simulator with the wheel. Now, Gran Turismo was built for the wheel. There is no actual denying that when they made Gran Turismo, they made it specifically for wheel drivers. And you can tell, you really can. I mean, even with the cars, with the go-karts, with the drifting, everything feels a lot more smoother than on than on Forza. So, I mean, like I said, they're both great games. I don't want to take anything away from either one of them. Just they feel different with the wheel, and that's really all that I really have to say about that. And I mean, you can tweak the settings on Forza, but you just can't really get that proper feel like you do on Gran Turismo. You feel like you're really driving the car, and it's really hard to explain without people that have actually been using the wheel, but it feels like you legitimately have power steering within your wheel. You feel every little bump and jump that you hit, and it feels really nice and it feels really smooth. And I will go into more detail with that in future videos, but that's just a touching point on that between the wheel and Forza. Like Forza, as I said, feels great with the wheel, but GT does it that much better, and for that I do applaud them for having that actual realism with the wheel. Now, also too, the diversity of the game. Forza, you have your racing, you have your circuit racing, and that's really all that you really have throughout the season play. Gran Turismo, on the other hand, you have, as you see here, go-karts, you have NASCAR, you have rally, you have night and day driving, you have all types of weather from snow, rain, unbelievable diversity within the game, and it really does show that Gran Turismo has so much to offer. And the people that overlook Gran Turismo just because they have Forza, honestly, I shake my head to you guys, because honestly, before I had GT, I didn't really think of GT too much as a racing game for me personally. Alright? I don't want to see no damn comments in the bottom. But I didn't really look at it because, for one, I didn't have a PS3. I didn't think it was worth getting. But for anybody who enjoys racing on on Forza and has a wheel, I highly recommend you guys picking up actual Gran Turismo 5 and giving it a chance. Honestly, I am so happy that I went out and I bought everything. I will be doing an updated setup video for everything that I did purchase, but I am so happy that I did that. The game, oh my god, the game just, it feels more polished when it's on the wheel on Gran Turismo. Now, I heard that the controller driving on GT is just horrid, and the views, one other thing, the static view behind the car is terrible. Forza absolutely nails the static view behind the car where it's in the far out view. GT, terrible, hate it, worst view ever. And right here, my last lap, on my last corner, I ended up spinning out. If you guys were watching my stream, you would have seen me just, I was laughing like crazy on this. I was so mad. But yeah, so but I mean, there's so much to cover on this game, and it's really hard to talk about it in one video, but I'm just trying to touch on all the points that I want to touch on. This is another video coming from the Cape Ring, and I'm drifting my Fair Lady here, and this thing is the car that I tuned personally from my boy Legend, and the tuning setups are a lot different in the game as well too. I mean, you can adjust everything from your camber, your toe, your spring rate, your dampeners, all that stuff. You can do your brake bias, you can do your weight distribution in the car. I really love the tuning in GT. It's going to take some time for me to get used to it, but I mean, that's the thing that I'm going to have to do from switching games, right? Now, the smoke is a big thing for me. One of the big factors that I came over to GT was because of the smoke. I know it sounds stupid, but I really did want new smoke. And I really am happy. As I said, the pixelation in the cars is a problem, but I mean, that's something you gotta live with within the game, right? So as I said, I will be touching on every little detail that I have brought up in this video, but I'm just trying to catch everything that I want to catch in this game. The car layouts is unbelievable. You have anything from Jesus, there's so many. You have like 180 SXs, you have anything from like 83 Honda Civics, the first gen CRXs, which is the first time in any game that I've seen them. Just a whole slew of cars that I wish that Forza could somehow get into the new Forza. And yeah, I mean, honestly, I do love this game. I will be doing more videos on this game as well too. So don't worry about that. I will be doing open lobby drifting videos, open lobby circuit racing to get everybody in this game for you guys. So definitely look out for more content. I'm sorry this video is all over the place. I just wanted to kind of catch on everything that I caught my mind in the first couple hours of playing this game, but it is definitely something that I'm going to have to learn how to drift on. I have nailed it down a little bit. I haven't perfected anything whatsoever, but I have got the basic sliding mechanics down. But it does feel a lot more real. It feels a lot more polished on GT than Forza. But as I said, they both have their ups and downs, and GT is a very nice game, as well as Forza too. So thank you guys very much for watching this. I do appreciate you guys stopping by, and look forward to more GT5 videos. And let me know in the comments what you like seeing better in drifting replay cameras, Forza or GT. Thank you guys very much for watching. It's your boy the SLAPTrain. I'm out. Peace.
Don't bring me back.